steamboat's expense. And considering you're even more decrepit, and are probably old enough.
You know what that means? He-brain!
Aaron, you're breaking my heart. But I think tonight we've decided to make a name at your expense.
Eeny, meeny, miny, or more. Start your engines! And that is all the people need to know!
teams. So what we did was we got ourselves a little equalizer. And it is the same man that you tried to take out in Jersey last Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, our insurance policy, Ricky the Dragon!
Of Alex Shelley, 630 misses. Jack Evans misses the 630. And Walters, what a submission by Walters. And look, Striker's keeping strong and Evans taps. Evans taps to John Walters. Ricky Steamboat, the equalizing factor. And John Walters, Matt Striker, and Jimmy Jacobs score the victory over Generation Next. This is the first time Generation Next has lost a tag team match. Back of the neck, turns it over, Border City stretch. He's got it cinched in, and Jacobs is on the wrong side. He's not even close to the ropes. Can he hang on? How much heart does he have?
He's fighting it. Yeah, it's just too much. But what an incredible effort by Jimmy Jacobs.
Jimmy, you and I, we wrestled each other a lot of times, and I'll be goddamned if that wasn't one of the toughest. But the fact of the matter remains, I still carry you like a damn backpack.
That's unnecessary.
You've always been in my shadow. You've always been a thorn in my side. So we're gonna do exactly what we did last week to Ricky Steamboat until CM Punk came out. We're gonna do exactly what we were going to do last night to the Baron until the Saints came out. We are going to put you out of your misery. Get it?
Oh, are you kidding me?
This is just disgusting.
This is deplorable.
This is every bit as disgusting as what we accused the Rottweilers of. Jimmy Jacobs, a wonderful effort. Can't you just accept the fact that Jimmy Jacobs had a
Hold
great...
on. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's making his way to the ring. Generation Next wisely backing off. The legend is here. Steamboat's not going to sit in the back and just watch that. The Hall of Famer, one of the greatest of all time. And he's about to speak to Generation Next.
From Minneapolis, New Jersey, Boston, Philadelphia, all around and up and down the East Coast. go around talking about how you beat up so-and-so, how you take out so-and-so. You do it time and time again. You do it in every damn city that you go into. And the only reason that I see that you're able to do it is that it's always been like 2 against 1, 3 against 2, 4 against 3. It's always been the number. Hey, who cares? Who cares? Well, let me tell you something. The Dragon cares because right here in the middle. You put me in that white stocking cap. How's your perm doing tonight?
And Jack Evans, I was about to say Jack Evans barely escaped.
Back
He
to the ring. Spinal shock. Evans kicks Striker, cover.
And Generation Next is going to steal one.
As Aries and Shelley beat Steamboat back to the locker room, Jack Evans and Roderick Strong are your winners.
Jimmy, honest to God, I have never called anything like this before.
Whoa, what's this? Generation Next!
Oh, what the hell?
We are having a huge victory celebration in Chicago again, just like the first show here. And now we have Roderick Strong, Jack Evans, Austin Aries, and Alex Shelley. They are jumping the Saints. The weekend began with Generation Next trying to attack Baron Von Raschke and the Saints running them off. Now the weekend is ending with Generation Next putting the boots to the Saints.
Yeah, real brave guys to go in there after the most brutal match in ROH history and attack Punk and Ace. Why not challenge him to a match if you guys think you're so tough?
It started last week in New Jersey. And Punk's fighting back. And here's Colt Cabana. He's here to save his partners. Colt Cabana, but once again, Generation Next playing the numbers game. Generation Next ruining the victory celebration. And you hear the name the crowd is calling. They want Ricky Steamboat. Will he repay the favor from Punk from last week? What? And the Dragon is here. And the Dragon is evening the odds once again.
Austin Aries now leading the charge as it's going to look like we're going to have a 4-on-1 beatdown of Ricky Steamboat. Steamboat desperately trying to fight him off.
4-on-1 is just too much.
Steel and Punk, after going through what they've gone through, are almost defenseless.
And no, Punk showing some fight. This is all on instinct right now, and he is quickly cut off, though. Ace Steel now showing some fight, and he gets cut off. Generation Next always has the numbers advantage.
Well, the scary thing is that barbed wire is still in the ring.
And what's Generation Next doing to Steamboat? They're taping him to the ropes. They are taping the Hall of Famer, the legendary Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, to the ropes. Jack Evans working on Punk.
Punk trying to find.
And why are they wearing those stupid gloves? Generation Next making a statement.
Now Alex Shelley wants the microphone.
Not again.
You have a front row seat to the demise of the Second City Saints. And all you people have goddamn tickets. We know where you are. The Second City Saints
Generation Next is making a statement. Death Before Dishonor weekend is ending with Generation Next, showing that they are the future of ROH.
This is cowardly. I don't know another word for it but this.
I've seen enough. For Mark Nolte, I'm Jimmy Bauer. John Colt Cabana's fighting back, but he is taken down.
It's 4-on-1.
And look, Steamboat is being humiliated as he has to watch this. They are embarrassing the former NWA World Champion. And Punk's not going to watch him degrade the legend.
Ace Steel back up.
Neither is Ace Steel, but it's those chairs. They can't get their footing.
Well, not only that, they've lost so much blood. They took so much punishment. They finished that match on pure adrenaline, and then the adrenaline rush subsides, and here comes Generation Next.
What's going to happen in Philadelphia? What's going to happen in Boston? What's going to happen in Elizabeth, New Jersey, outside of New York City on 9/11 when Mick Foley arrives? What's going to happen next? Dayton. All the shows are coming up. The return to Chicago. The Generation Next versus Second City's feud is here. Generation Next has made their statement.
See you in the future, old man.
Go back to TNA.
Where's your after party now, Chicago? We running this now.
Go back to TNA. Kiss Jeff Johnson.
Shelley. And here comes Lethal. Oh, he gets caught in the shell shock. And Shelley scores the win.
It's just like that. Every single match, about 3 seconds from being over with, and it can happen that quick.
That shell shock is a devastating maneuver. Jay Lethal has to be frustrated as he drops another match to Alex Shelley and loses his big four-quarter survival. Alex Shelley could be headed into the contenders ring. And last but not least, it was great to have Two Cold Scorpio right here in Ring of Honor.
Well, Jay Lethal, I'm sorry I made you look like a sack of shit in front of your parents. Turns out I was completely wrong about you. You're really not Generation Next material, are you? You see, we stepped over you to get to the top of the card. We just said no to Too Cold.
You got
Put ourselves over Ray Steel. You see, it doesn't matter who's in our way. Ouch! It doesn't matter whether it's the American Dragon Ryan Danielson. It doesn't matter whether it's CM Punk. And it surely doesn't matter if it's that washed-up garbage worker, Mick Foley.
right.
and face me in a one-on-one. Because whether you like it or not, I will get the win over you, Alex Shelley.
To the top. Going for the 450, the ceiling stool. That overhang is right there. No! He nails it! But also pass out from the pain. A very effective move on the knee, and Lethal does indeed reach the ropes.
I'm a little surprised. Jay Lethal's got a great future in professional wrestling. At some point, he needs to be thinking about that future and not just this match. He could be suffering permanent ligament damage. His knee and his leg can never be right. Going to go for another dragon suplex. Shelley with the block. Shelley with the go behind. Back cradle. Punch the tights and gets him.
He had the tights. I can't believe after all that, Alex Shelley needed to pull the tights to defeat Jay Lethal. And Lethal's still going to be a frustrated man as Generation Next continues to climb the card. A very painful look at submission, and Roderick Strong taps. Wow. I never thought Roderick Strong would tap, and he did. Ace Steel, what an effective submission hold. Ace Steel gains the victory for the Second City Saints, and Generation Next, they're not going to allow him to get away with it. Jack Evans, Austin Aries, Alex Shelley put the boots to Ace Steel, just like we saw in Chicago.
And you mentioned, here comes Colt Cabana. Cabana hits the ring, Dex Aries, Dex Shelley, Dex Strong, elbow for Evans. Another elbow for Austin Aries. Colt Cabana cleans house.
And these fans in Boston are used to normally booing Colt Cabana, but in this case he made the save.
That's the fastest I've seen Generation Next move.
And right now, Ace Steel and Jack Evans are fighting on the outside. Ace Steel taking it to Jack Evans. Flings him into the guardrail.
If Generation Next want to fight, they found the right two guys.
Come on, what do you think you're doing now, huh? Come on, Alex Shelley. Baby.
And look at Jack Evans, his arm is covered in blood. He must have caught it on something at ringside.
Is it 1-0? 1-1. How'd you do that last match? How'd you guys do? Let me tell you something. Ace Steel just took Roderick Strong down the Boston Turnpike, and later tonight, Austin Aries, it's me and you. But baby, I'm feeling froggy and I'm ready to jump, huh? I said we do this puppy right now. Let's get it all right, puppy. Come on, Aries. Let's get it on like Cheech and Chong, baby. Let's get it on like old school Telelico Paul.
And I think Colt Cabana doesn't want to wait.
What you say next coming? Generation Next. Screw after intermission. Let's do it right now, baby.
Colt Cabana wants Austin Aries right now. Are we gonna have to wait till later? And look at this, Austin Aries is accepting.
Austin Aries has no choice. Austin Aries basically is being shamed into the ring.
Are you ready, Rusty? Are you ready, Austin Aries? Are you ready, Austin?
And we have a first-time match here. Colt Cabana representing the Second City Saints against Austin Aries of Generation Next. Austin Aries, the wrestling machine. He can do it all, and of course, he's not going to shake hands. Austin Aries can chain wrestle, and he's made people tap to this move. Austin Aries has the talent to be an ROH World Champion. Can Colt Cabana survive this? Cabana trying to hang on, and look at Austin Aries just wrenching that in.
He's gonna dislocate that shoulder.
And here, Cabana's not tapping though. No, he passed out.
He had to.
He passed out. Paul Turner smartly ending this match. Colt Cabana has passed out, could not survive the pain and the blood loss. And he would have been inhuman to do that.
Look at Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley has slipped a chair into the ring.
Well, what are they doing?
I guess having him unconscious and dislocating his shoulder isn't enough. They're gonna try to break the arm.
Is this how they plan on taking the spots of the Second City Saints? By maiming them? They want to be known as the top faction.
Colt Cabana completely defenseless, unconscious in the middle of the ring.
Oh my God, Mark. And here comes CM Punk and Ace Steel. They were just a little bit too late though. And they're cleaning out the Generation Next. But how bad is Colt Cabana injured? Is this what Generation Next calls taking all the spots? I'm absolutely disgusted.
This may be the most important Ring of Honor match I've ever had. But believe me, when I'm done becoming the icon of this company, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you and little flipping McGillicuddy, whoever he is right now. Shelley, you think you're so badass? Step in this ring right now. I'll send you packing back to Jared's pocket. Come in this ring right now.
No!